Hello and welcome back. So this is going to be the first module of how the matrix works. This is just a little excerpt that I wanted to put in here because I feel like it's super important to this understanding. And this is the spiderweb concept. This is the analogy that we'll be using to understand the matrix. So I want you to think of a spider web. We got the spider in the middle. We have all these little lines shooting out, right? And then we have a circle that spirals outward. Now I want you to imagine that this one particular spider web goes on forever. Now imagine yourself as the spider in the middle of the web. This is your personal web. This is your personal vibratory vortex. When you are in a certain alignment, this vortex shoots energy. And based on the energy you put out, is at each line, there are connections to people, places, things, opportunities that align with you, and they connect over these certain alignments in your vortex. And this can go on in one line for a long time. Should you decide to cut this line out of your spiderweb for any reason, everyone on that line must either shift or release themselves from your existence. So it doesn't mean they're gonna die or anything, but it just means they may fall off from your life. Sometimes we have those moments in our spiritual journey. So now that we've handled the personal, we're going to handle the actual physical matrix. So the physical matrix has a large spider web that spans the entire matrix realm. Okay, so whatever your infinite vortex is, imagine this thing being even more practically infinite, okay? For each density or each level, in which we're going to be talking about in later lessons, these levels will have their own matrix spiderweb. And as you walk around in this matrix, you will become the focal point of that spiderweb because this is your reality. This is you, consciousness, perceiving this density, okay? And anyone else that is on this, they will have the same exact experience. So it's like you're super special in a way, but like everybody is super special in their own way. So it's like, I don't know, don't let it go to your head, okay? So all of these spider webs, including you and these other people, as you interact with each other, you become friends, you become partners, you become frenemies, you become enemies, whatever it is that you are connected with these people. For example, I'm an influencer. There are so many people who are connected at certain parts of my spider web because they resonate with me from a certain way in which I am vibrating. Now, necessarily, we don't know each other like person to person, but they know me based on the content that I put out. So they have a connection with me. And because I am still showing up, I am still putting out my content, they are still falling into the connection. And because the connection grows stronger and stronger with each interaction, they are able to receive from it, and I am also able to receive from it. So it is a give and a take and take. It's a give and take, but it's a mutual relationship, just like any healthy relationship should be. I hope that that was a good example for you guys. So with the matrix, I want you to understand that you have these different spider webs, and as you interact with people, their spider webs overlay with yours. And sometimes you can have people where their spider webs become interconnected. These are people who are like your twin flame, your soulmate, your partner from a past life, your daughter from a past life, family from a past life, just to sum it up for you. And then other people who have a deep connection with you, maybe for a long time, like if you have a childhood friend, etc., right? You have these really strong bonds with people. That becomes a fortified bond. So let me help explain what a fortified bond is. So a fortified bond is going to be where one person have these layers that go through their spider web, right? And then it spirals out Well, if I met you on this wavelength and then this is my wavelength, we overcross. Now, it doesn't mean that my spider web still isn't radiating out this way, but because we have crossed and now we have other crossings, right, that are intersecting in different places. Now, because we have been together for so long and we have created such a deep bond, we start to add more webbing here to lock this person into our lives. We are locking them, we are locking these wavelengths together. That means that wherever I am connected to this person, whoever they are also connected with on that same line will intimately be connected in some way to me. Now, that doesn't mean that I'll know every single person that this person knows on the same wavelength, but it's likely that we'll have similar group of friends or that we'll have similar problems in this particular vibrationatory area. I hope that that makes sense, okay? So, so as you understand who you are connected with, sometimes you find out that these people who have a fortified bond that cannot be broken easily is not someone who you want to keep in your life. Maybe they have a negative energy, okay? And you're just like, I have outgrew you and I love you, but you're just not someone that I can keep in my life in order for me to be healthy. And if that's the case, then you can slowly start to unravel these bonds, but it takes time, okay? And that's when you find out, like when certain people, when they become ripped apart, even in breakups, for example, when it's so ajar and they get ripped apart, it hurts for a long period of time. It hurts because the bond wasn't slowly unraveled. Therefore, parts of their web were broken. And now they have to reattach their web, or they have to regrow that web back out into the infinite, right? That web was broken off with the other person, and now they are stuck with a small leg that is supposed to be infinite. And I hope that that makes sense. This is the way that the webs work. Now, to explain the densities in a way that the webs work would be to stack multiple webs on top of each other and densely pack them, right? And you would create certain levels of density with these densely packed levels or webs, okay? And so this is the way that we're going to describe this. I hope that this made sense to you guys. If you have any questions, definitely email me, or if there's a comment section below, put it down there. You can always reach out to me via email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope that Thoth is with you, helping to expand your mind, while Lord Melchizedek allows you the infinite knowledge and the understanding in which is necessary to receive and use this information in a way that you can perfectly understand. So I will see you guys on the next one. As above, so below, as within, so without. I hope that you have truly understood the understanding that is being given. I hope that wasn't too convoluted, and I'll see y'all on the next one.